welcome everyone to our Digital Market Open event today to celebrate the launch and the listing of Awakn Life Sciences on the NEO Exchange. Awakn Life Sciences is a biotechnology company with clinical operations, researching, developing, and delivering psychedelic medicine to treat addiction. I'm very proud to say that Awakn becomes our 30th public company listed on the NEO Exchange today, and now Canada's leading stock exchange for psychedelics-inspired biotech companies, representing tomorrow's innovation economy.
This is a great day. It's indeed an important day for Awakn, for our team, for our advisors, and our shareholders. The most important thing here is the millions of individuals, their families, and their communities who are suffering from addiction. Addiction, be it substance addiction like alcohol use disorder, or behavioral addictions like gambling, affect about 15 to 20% of the adult UK, US, EU, and Canadian populations. Currently, there is a significant treatment gap, with only a small proportion of those people suffering from addiction seeking and securing treatment. And for those that are lucky enough to secure treatment, the outcomes are not great. Despite this significant societal need, there has been limited innovation in addiction treatment in the addiction treatment industry over the last number of years. But there is now an emerging body of academic research evidence that suggests psychedelics could potentially be more effective at treating addiction than the current treatments. And that is what we are doing in Awakn. We are bringing that research forward. We are developing the next generation of psychedelic drugs, therapies, and enabling technologies to better treat addiction. We will also deliver these therapies in a chain of medical psychedelic clinics that we will own and operate across the UK and the EU, and also through licensing partnerships globally. Everything that we're doing is in order to provide hope for those for whom current addiction treatments are just not working. And I want to thank you on the NEO Exchange for helping us on this journey, and our shareholders, both current and future, for enabling this to happen.
We've always committed to doing things a little differently and really supporting the experience of the public company. And we'd like to present you with a unique, one-of-a-kind piece of art, which we've commissioned through our partnership with the Ontario College of Art and Design University. Jason Zonte is a recent grad of OCADU and is the talented artist who created your piece today. And I'd like to give Jason a couple minutes and an opportunity to share a bit about his practice and the inspiration behind your commission specifically.
This piece is called Reveal, and Reveal is about the concept of healing and mental wellness. I was inspired by the transformative power of how psychedelics can heal and reveal the mind, and it emphasizes the complexity of the human brain and has that feeling of escapism, pulling the spectator into a trance-like world or state of mind to see things not as they are, but differently. I wanted to create this unique perspective of a worldly landscape that uses bold and vibrant colors that have specific associations with healing. So for example, I used blue for trust and calmness, magenta for balance and harmony, yellow for optimism, and red for stamina and energy. So I wanted this piece to really be kind of a symbol of how psychedelics can be used in a positive way and how it can really transform the mind and heal it as well.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Jason. That is cool. Thank you. What we're doing as a team is we're building what we hope to be, or what we believe will be, one of the leaders in this industry. We're a biotechnology company with clinical operations, and we're focused on developing and delivering psychedelic medicine to better treat addiction. We do two things. It's real simple. We do development and we do delivery. And as I mentioned earlier, what we're doing is we're developing the next generation of psychedelic drugs, therapies, and enabling technologies to better treat addiction. And then what we'll do is we will deliver those in a chain of clinics that we'll own and operate across the UK and the EU, and also globally through licensing partnerships. And it's, the kind of question is, why addiction? You know, alcohol use disorder, gambling addiction, various different types of addiction affect between 15 and 20% of the UK, EU, US populations. That treatment industry is worth about $17.5 billion US per annum currently, due to increase to about $30 billion by the end of 2027. And it's not always working for all people as well as it could. And as I mentioned earlier, there's now a significant body of evidence, or an emerging body of evidence, that suggests that psychedelics could be better at treating addiction than the current treatment industries. For example, Dr. Ben Sessa, Dr. Laurie Higbed, Professor David Nutt, and Steve O'Brien, who are all part of the Awakn family, they led the world's only trial for MDMA-assisted psychotherapy for alcohol use disorder. It was a phase 2A trial, but even the early stage efficacy coming out of that trial indicates that MDMA-assisted psychotherapy is better at treating alcohol use disorder than the current treatments. Additionally, Professor Celia Morgan, who's an advisor of ours and also working for us on a part-time basis, led the world's only trial for ketamine-assisted psychotherapy for alcohol use disorder. It was a phase 2A/B trial combined. Interestingly, it was funded by the UK, part funded by the UK state. The results of that are due to be published in the coming weeks, but when published, they will indicate that ketamine-assisted psychotherapy also is effective at treating alcohol use disorder. So what we're doing is we're bringing that research forward, right? We've got, within our development piece, we've got near-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. In the near term, we're looking to bring Celia's research forward into industry immediately. In the medium term, we're looking to bring Ben's research, Ben, Laurie, and Steve's research forward into a phase 2B trial in the UK, with the ultimate goal to seek to secure marketing authorization for MDMA to treat alcohol use disorder in the UK and the EU. But long term, we're running our own drug discovery and drug development program, developing a suite of proprietary molecules specifically targeted at alcohol addiction, opioid addiction, tobacco addiction, and behavioral addictions. And then from a clinic delivery perspective, as I mentioned before, we're looking to open and operate a chain of clinics across the UK and the EU. 3 clinics this year in the UK, another 6 clinics in the UK and Ireland next year, before moving across into continental Europe the year after. Ultimate goal, 20 clinics across the UK and EU by the end of 2024, with each clinic capable of generating between 3 and 6 million Canadian in revenue. And everything we're doing across development and delivery, specifically targeting addiction, with the best team in the world in that field, is in order to provide hope for those people, for their families, for the individuals, their families, and their communities, for those people for whom the current treatment paradigm for addiction is just not always working. And I want to thank you guys on the Neo Exchange again, and I want to thank my team, and I want to thank our advisors and our shareholders for enabling us to get this far on our journey. But it's only the beginning. It's a long, long journey, and we're looking for, continued engagement and support with the Neo and with your customers as well.
Looking forward to seeing where Awakn goes beyond today. I do want to thank everyone again for joining us to celebrate the launch of Awakn Life Sciences.